Hey, if you enjoy what I do, please drop a like on the video, click the bell if you want to, not necessary, and drop a comment. Want to give me feedback. I'm doing it like this because I'm pretty bad at selling out when I'm recording videos. So hopefully you enjoyed this video, and I will see you there. You might be wondering, why on earth am I covering Ryder Mordred right now when she's not on Raid Up and there's no reason to even talk about it right now. One, I'm using her more and more on my NA account. Two, the video I picked out for today was a Ryder Mordred video that I recorded super long ago, but the audio quality for that was even worse than usual. Like, it cut out so much. I can't wait until I get my new microphone. Hopefully I can squash all the audio bugs with Dan. I want to talk about Ryder Mordred because she can do so much for you if you have her at MP2 or higher. I say this because she's a year 1 summer servant, so older players probably have her. I can firmly say, if you have her battery pen maxed out, you have her actual battery maxed out, all you need to farm is Castoria. 1 Castoria. That's it. I'm not joking about that. I do multiple nodes with a single target. Like, basically, I'm set up for a 90 plus node with my Ryder Mordred to get done with normal farming. I don't need double Castoria. Mine's already bond like going on 11. Same with all my other supports. Like, the only exception is Waver, and he's getting it during the lotto. So good way to get your bomb points up. Good way to actually use a single target, because I know most people don't. Because most of us are focused on double Vitch, double Scotty, double Castoria, all those other setups. But she is a great arts farmer at a lower cost than Summer Musashi, so you can fit more higher rarity servants in for bond point farming or to using them. So let's get started. Start from Mordred. Year 1, her casa. She gets Sailor Suit. I like the jacket and tan. And yeah. assassins, but she'll get the gains. So yeah, hit count not the best. It's nice that her quick cards have 3 hits on them because she does have the riding passive. So oh wait, no, she doesn't. She doesn't have riding on. Oh my god, that's annoying. She has the riding passive as a saber, but not as a rider. All right, moving on from here. First skill, very basic but very good for her gameplay. 30% arts buff, 3 turns, 5 turn cooldown. Nothing much to say about this. This helps enable her looping. It shouldn't be priority number 1, but you should at least get it to like 4, 5, 6. 4 costs like only blue gems and 4 red gems. So we're going through a lotto right now. Everyone should be able to at least have enough for that. Then 6 is when you get the cooldown reduction. Second skill, 1 turn of evasion and crit star gen. Okay, so I'm actually glad I see this now. You pop this on wave 2, not on wave 1, because for some reason I thought this was a 3-turn buff. It is only 1 turn. You pop it on wave 2 because, as I said, she has a high hit arts MP, or high hits for an arts MP. You want to pop this when you're hitting all 3 enemies, maybe getting overkill on them. Then you'll gen more stars for the 3rd wave if she can't just straight up kill the boss or final enemy. It doesn't need to be a boss. 3rd skill, guts, cool. I don't really care about it. The thing you care the most about is her battery, 30%, which is why I said earlier she needs an append. If they were to buff her, it's probably going to be these 2 skills. First buff would probably make this 3 turns at 100%, and then one of the buffs either like gives her damage. She desperately needs like MP damage, amp up MP damage or something. Gains MP damage every turn. I don't know. They can be pretty creative because Mordred hasn't gotten a buff ever. That's another reason her MP damage is so bad, because she's never gotten a buff. Magic resist B, 17.5%. Surfing, 5% arts buff and intrinsic star gen buff. Nice. So there is always a chance that her arts cards can drop a star. It's just not very likely. This goes for to make it more likely to drop stars and be able to crit the final wave, whether it's with Mordred or with your other unit. You are a fool if you level anything but the Manolithing. You're literally making the farm harder for yourself. Like right now, I do not have these maxed out. I probably won't max them out for a while because I need a lot of lures. If they bring the update where you're the more max ascended characters you get a whole bunch of lures, I will be very, very happy. That also brings pure prisms and Saint Quartz. So that's something you want to hope they bring early, although it will make Summer 7 a little more dicier for a lot of people. But depending on your Mystic Code, getting these 2 to add up to 40 might be good enough. You just use I'm using the Summer 5 Mystic Code just because I need to level that while I use her. Damage mod against sabers, normal Mordred has this. Sure, cool. She's an AoE rider. You can bring her type neutral. But that's why I say like she likes Black Rail. She likes higher MP copies if you're gonna bring her type neutral. Because she's gonna have a big problem getting over. She's not gonna have a problem looping. That's the thing with Rider Mordred. She does not have a problem looping. It's damage. She has a problem actually killing what she's fighting. So sure, you could, but I doubt people have enough servant coins to level more than 1. So go mana loading. MP, very basic, no normal effect, the normal effect barely drains. 50% chance to drain. I mean, that's close to what Waver. No, Waver's is guaranteed. His is a chance to stun. This comes up when it comes up, but if you're like farming, her MP doesn't have effect. It's 5-hit arts, which, to be fair, is honestly enough. That is honestly enough for Mordred. And her bond CE makes so much sense. Party MP damage 20% while she's on the field. I've seen her with Black Rail. I've seen her with like Paracelsus, Castoria, and Black Rail. She was hitting like 700,000 damage in the final wave against casters. So that's 350 something thousand damage. So that's 120,000 damage with Black Rail per enemy. Like type neutral. About. She needs MP damage. I would not be surprised if they decide to buff her, because they have been buffing Summer Servants. Look at Ryder Murasaki. She got a disgusting buff that makes her like so good, and why I also use her in some of the farming against higher health casters. If it, like, they might get, because Mordred is technically Shiro's son, their whole gender confused family situation. I would not be surprised if she gets MP damage every time she MPs if they decide to buff it. Ryder Mordred will be so nutty broken for farming if they actually let her give her a buff like that. I don't think they're gonna give her like art stacking like Muramasa, but like MP damage every time. Please, she desperately needs it. She desperately needs a damage buff on her MP, and that also would buff her damage. That would bring her. So if you don't know how the MP buffs, like how MP scaling works, when they buff an MP, the new MP2 becomes MP1. So by default, Ryder Mordred's MP will do around the same damage as Da Vinci. If you add MP damage into that, she's gonna get like another 2,000 or something. No, probably more, because it's the different buffs are stacking, the attack buff, the arts buff, so it probably will go even higher. Or maybe not. I'm trying to do quick maths in my head. Not working. Should you summon for her when she's on rate up? It depends on what 5-star she's with. I don't think she is worth farming for by herself, only because you need, like, I feel you need 2 copies, otherwise your damage is going to be like so lacking. You're going to be forced to use Black Rail if you want to use her to be able to kill stuff. I don't think like forcing, like, Black Rail is fine for farming, not if you're forced to use it just to kill. Like Melusine is different. You use that to do like full on degenerate Black Rail farming with Vich and Oberon. Do I love this character? Absolutely. Am I ecstatic that I have Epic 2? Hell yes. I can use her in a lottery and not feel gimped. So keep your eye out for Ryder Mordred. If she hasn't been praised enough by people, she needs more praise. Her only lacking thing is that her biggest weakness is that they have not buffed her. That means eventually they will buff her, hopefully, and she'll just get better over time. Thank you for watching. Hope the audio quality for this was better than normal. I didn't get my new mic, but I'm kind of doing some stuff in my apartment. It is very barren. My mom is gonna come get the rest of my grandma's stuff out like next week, so this will fully be my apartment next week. No more of holding out. My grandma's gonna move back. She wasn't going to, but I think she finally accepted it. Yeah, she accepted it. She's where she is. All right, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.